Hi, this is Drew with Daniels Ag Services with your morning report. Grain markets finished up mixed yesterday. You had corn and beans trading lower, while wheat caught a little bit of a bid and traded higher. Moving into this morning, they're mixed as well. Main thing remains the weather. The weather remains mostly supportive, so we're going to see most likely rallies sold. We will get rallies every now and then. Technically, the corn market is oversold right now, so we could see some technical buying come into the market. But until the weather forecast or other things fundamentally change, I imagine we'll continue to see pressure in the markets. Moving forward today, there's some word going around that there's going to be some renewable fuel standard cuts, so that's something to keep your eye on. That was discussed yesterday, thrown out there. I know there's some political lobbying going on there. Obviously, the Midwest produces a lot of corn that's used for ethanol, and that's supportive for corn prices and for farmers. So there's going to be a lot of states in the Midwest whose senators are going to be fighting to not reduce the ethanol mandate. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. It's just one of the things that we've got our eye on here, between that and the weather and what have you. So not a lot of news out there other than that. Goldman Sachs came out with a revised corn forecast yesterday. They raised their bushel per acre per expectation, and they lowered their price forecast. So not a surprise there. We've seen that from a lot of private analysts lately. So nothing about par for the course for what we've seen lately. So other than that, there really hadn't been a whole lot of news. Weather remains supportive. There are some areas that are drier. There are some areas that could probably use a little bit of heat to further along crop development. But as of right now, no major concerns. So that's all we've got for today, and have a great day.
This material is conveyed as a solicitation for entering into a derivatives transaction. This material has been prepared by a Daniels Ag Services broker who provides research, market commentary, and trade recommendations as part of his or her solicitation for accounts and solicitation for trades. Daniels Ag Services, its principals, brokers, and employees may trade in derivatives for their own accounts or for the accounts of others. Due to various factors, such as risk tolerance, margin requirements, trading objectives, short-term versus long-term strategies, technical versus fundamental market analysis, and other factors, such trading may result in the initiation or liquidation of positions that are different from or contrary to the opinions and recommendations contained therein. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future performance. The risk of loss in trading futures contracts or commodity options can be substantial, and therefore, investors should understand the risks involved in taking leveraged positions and must assume responsibility for the risks associated with such investments and for their results. You should carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances and financial resources. You should read the risk disclosure accessed at www.danielsagservices.com. Daniels Ag Services is not affiliated with, nor does it endorse any trading system, newsletter, or similar service. Daniels Ag Services does not guarantee or verify any performance claims made by such systems or services.